Okay, so let's see. This is number 17, the ones you asked a question on. So there's a bunch of triangles there. So I want you to focus. There's a couple different ways you can do this. I think the easiest way to do it is to focus first on that triangle. So this triangle right here. So if you look at that triangle right there, well, one of the angles is 90 and one of the angles is 45. So therefore, it's a 45, 45, 90. We know that for all 45, 45, 90 triangles, that the two legs are exactly the same value, because remember, it's an isosceles right triangle. And the hypotenuse is a root 2, or leg root 2. And so since both sides are exactly the same, then that means that W is 160. All right, we're done with W. Now, if we look at the larger triangle, so I've been ignoring that second side there next to the 45 degrees, or the hypotenuse of that smaller one. That blue triangle right here that's 30, 60, 90. So you see the 30, that means the other angle there in the corner is 60 degrees. And we know that for a 30, 60, 90 triangle, that the short leg is equal to the value A. So that means A for that blue triangle right there is the value 160. Now, don't get lost on these A. Remember, for the general shape of a special right triangle, that the short leg of a 30, 60, 90 is called A. Let's see, the long leg is called A root 3, and the hypotenuse is double A, or 2A. So I don't have the hypotenuse, I have the long leg, and we know that the long leg of a 30, 60, 90 triangle is A root 3. But now look at the long leg there. It says W and Z. So that means W plus Z, right? W plus Z would be equal to A root 3. Now, A is 160 and W is 160. Therefore, I would get that equation right there. 160 plus Z, that's the entire long leg, W plus Z, and W is 160, is equal to A root 3, and A is 160, so 160 root 3. And now it's just simply, we subtract 160 from both sides. You need a calculator for this. So technically, that's the exact answer right there. 160 root 3 minus 160. The book, if you check the back there, they give you that it's approximately 117. Well, that's what happens when you take 160 root 3, subtract 160 with your calculator, you get about 117. That didn't make sense? Ask a further question.